What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review the new collaboration studio album from Mr. Liff and Akrobatik entitled Resolution. Mr. Liff is a MC out of Massachusetts. I want to say he also produces music himself, and Akrobatik is a producer. I believe he's from Massachusetts as well. And I reviewed Mr. Liff's Don't Look Down last year, and I reviewed his The Life and Death of Scenery collaboration EP, or was it an album? I reviewed that with producer Laurent, who I had the pleasure of interviewing Laurent earlier this year. You can read that interview too on oklo.com. Just Laurent's interview by DynamicJAB, and what can I say? Mr. Liff he's dope. He's dope. He can rap. He can choose great beats. I mean, hell, he's with Mellow Music Group, so that's a plus without question. I mean, it's just what can I say? And then we have Akrobatik, who I said, yeah, he's from Massachusetts as well. Is he from Boston? No, he is from he is from um, Dorchester, Massachusetts, and like I said, he's a rapper himself. And now let's see something real quick. Yeah, like and Mr. Liv, he's from Boston, Massachusetts, and cousin Stiz is from Massachusetts. So there's more to Massachusetts hip hop than just Gangstar. Well, Guru from Gangstar. Premier is from Houston originally, and I believe he moved to. We're just fact checking all over the place tonight. Um, Brooklyn, New York. Okay, I was gonna say I know he's not from Massachusetts or didn't move to Massachusetts, but yeah, Akrobatik being a MC himself, hooking up with Mr. Lip right here for the album entitled Resolution. And I'm not sure who did the production on this, to be honest with you, but I can say, like I said, that Mr. Lip is dope. So is Akrobatik. Not that I've heard from Akrobatik previously, but just judging off of what I've heard from this album, I'm gonna go ahead and say he's dope. Mr. Liff, of course, he's dope. But let's go ahead and get right into this. 11 tracks, and track number one, Early Morning. It's just them speaking on how early morning, Mourning, early morning, like morning kids, primarily in the black community, having to mourn these kids, like these mothers having to bury their children, like just mourning them early. They should be being mourned, when the Wade later in life, like um, I'd say hopefully by natural causes. So just mourning people early, um, kids, because it's man, dying as a kid, infant, toddler, just a kid, teenager, just mourning early morning. Check number two, hose down. See, it's not what you're thinking, pimps up, hose down. No, there's something more to this. It's saying like, facing oppression and everything. Like with the title, I automatically thought like Lift's not the type to rap about something like that, like pimps up, hose down. So I automatically knew what he was talking about. Plus the way it's spelled, Hose. So like how what they used to do to black people back, hosing them down and things like that. So it's like, I mean, this is a very socially conscious and aware album. Not necessarily politically, but definitely socially. Track number three, Out of Control. One of my favorite tracks on here, and I believe there's a feature on here. I want to say, um, the oh, the second track, Hose Down, actually had a feature from Signed, who's featured twice on here, and there are only three features on this whole album. But Out of Control, I love the beat here, and they're just talking about how the world is out of control. Like I said, socially conscious, whether it's locally or regionally, nationally, or just worldwide. It's socially conscious on here. I mean, it's not like it's touching on every aspect of what's happening all over the world, but it's socially conscious. Check number 4. Let me find out. Banger. There's actually 2 bangers on here. Uh, and please, I don't want to hear anybody saying, "Oh, they're selling out, making bangers." They're not selling out. Props to them for knowing how to make bangers really sound great. I mean, bangers sound cool anyway, but with lyrics on them too, with a nice flow, something more than yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like props. Um, but yeah, just saying like, let me find out what's really going on. I'm armed and ready in the first place. So just saying like, you know what? Let me find out. Let me find out. Check number 5. When push comes to shove. This is featuring Dutch Rebel or Rebel. This is just really saying like, even though we go through our ups and downs and everything, when push comes to shove, I'm down for you. That's in the sense of like a relationship between a man and a woman, or woman to woman, man to man. Yeah. Check number 6. Let's battle. This is that. This is some classic hip hop right here. To sum it up, it's really just saying like, when somebody tests you, you should just say, "Let's battle," and lift an acrobatic and let them know. Like, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of phony rappers off of. Wait, no. Was it phony rappers? I mean, Trap does have a song called "Phony Rappers," but was it on the set? Was it on the Low End Theory? Why do I want to say it was on the Low End Theory? Because I want to say it might have been on Beats, Rhymes, and Life. Um. Okay. Okay, it's not. But yeah, phony rappers off of Beats, Rhymes, and Life, 4th album. Was it on Beats, Rhymes, and Life? Yes, it was the first track. Okay, I was like, this track reminds me of that. Phony Rappers by a Tribe Called Quest. It reminds me of that. Because, like, saying somebody tried to test me, tried to say you ain't a real MC, and it's like, okay then, I'm not a real MC. You questioning me. Alright then. Because, yeah, it wasn't on Midnight Marauders. And Low End Theory, why do I want to say there was a track on here that was similar to that, though? Like somebody questioning Fife and Q-Tip, and and then they come back, let them know, like, hey, we deserve this. We're not phony rappers. You're a phony rapper. Just saying, like, let's battle. Somebody did. There might have been something on here though. Huh. I'm just, maybe it is just phony rappers, particularly like just by itself. But I want to say there was a track on Low End Theory, Tribe Called Quest, where they was just like the kid called Fife out and Q-Tip, and it's like, okay, here you go, say what you want to say, and then they come back at him like they never would have expected. And now it makes me think of Andre when uh, uh, Two Dope Boys in a Cadillac. Like he tried to spit some, make me feel a little. I guess he wildin'. I said, look, boy, I ain't for that fuck shit. So fuck this. It's like, yeah, man, it's just something how just think about all that from this one track. But yeah, very cool, very classic hip hop on this track. Let's battle. Track number 7, Free at Last. Very empowering lyrics and music. Like the lyrics, what's being said, and how like they're being performed, like the vocals are being performed, and the music itself. It's like, man, this is great. One of my favorite tracks on this album. And track number 8. I actually didn't write anything for that. Dirty Drums. Really, it's just talking about what people want to see. Well, what hip hop fans want to consume, whether it be underground or um, mainstream, well, commercial. So yeah, that's what Dirty Jones was about. It was still a cool track, but I didn't write anything about it. But might as well. I'm glad I did touch on it. I didn't want to just leave one track out, I guess. So track number 9. Also, one of my favorite tracks on here. It's just saying No, grab hold. I'm just saying, like, stop trying to grab hold of what you can't control in the first place. You're wasting your time. You're gonna end up worrying, just worrying yourself to death about it. Now, track number. Oh yeah, Free at Last featured Cyan again. And track number 10, A Different Light. This is saying, like, seeing someone that you used to think was not all that, but was this and that, and then you get to see who they really are, like in their true colors, and you just see them in a different light. That's what this is about. And track number 11, Resolution, title track. It just talking about how, I'm just a mortal man. I don't have the resolution. What I can give you is some knowledge and my point of view and opinions. And I like this album. I like the way it ended because it's the title track, and I feel like, um, you know, some might say they didn't give you resolutions, but you're never gonna figure everything out anyway. Something's never gonna be completely dissolved, really. So they're not giving you a resolution, but what they are giving you is the sense of what it would sound and feel like once these problems socially get resolved. We have resolutions for them. But until then, we have this to hold on to and listen to and carry with us until we get closer to these resolutions. So, damn good project, man. Mr. Lift, you just, what can I say? You're just that guy, okay? I mean, Don't Look Down, Life and Death of Scenery, this, it's like you're 3 for 3. You've never, you've never disappointed. You've never had a track where I'm like, that's whack. You may have had a track that I don't like as much as others, but who doesn't have a track that consumers don't like as much as the other one? But my gosh, man, 3 for 3, and I have no reason to think you won't go 4 for 4. Whether it's a solo album, a collaborative album with a producer, or with many producers and just another MC, I have no reason to think that you won't. So, thank you for this. Thank you, Akrobatik. Good to hear you. Massachusetts hip hop is definitely alive. And like I said, it's more than just Guru from Gangstar, God rest his soul. It's more than that. So yeah, get up on it, man. I think there's, why do I want to say Substantial is from Massachusetts? Why do I want to say that? I'm not sure why I want to say that, but still, it's alive. Massachusetts hip hop is alive. Don't sleep on it. Like, get into some Mr. Lift, get into some Akrobatik, and then tell me that then tell me that it's dead. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to give this album a I'm gonna give it a nice check. I'm gonna give it a strict 7.5 out of 10. And if you've heard this album, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below and what you think about my review on it. And that's pretty much it. You don't know what to do. Hit the like button, share, subscribe if you're new. Check the description for my social medias, Patreon, Bandcamp, PayPal, everything. It's all in the description below. Check this album out if you haven't. And yeah, now that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next time, which is going to be in like a few minutes, well, hour or so, because I have a few videos to do today, maybe even more, well, tonight and tomorrow. Gotta catch up on some stuff. So, see y'all next time.